the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, now, here.
It's the tight end Henry in motion.
Travion Henderson, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 on that 4th down and 3.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Hand off, and it's Henderson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And in motion, it's Diggs.
Quick up, boy. Let's put it here, man. Yep.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, it's May. will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's a gain of 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Hey, what's up? 30. Right here.
Henderson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here goes that.
Off the play fake, it's May. Moving left, he's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Check.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way there, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's now second and 19.
So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter, and they are facing a second and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis.
to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's go now.
Third down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Let's go.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Hey, now, here.
Once more, it's Henderson. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is Bradley's shot. Up to stop. He comes up with the sack. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
First and 10 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready, go!
A run out of the gun with A-Chain. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Third and 10.
Dragon 60.
Wilson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. The tackle made by Ambry Thomas. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. And in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on second down. May. Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall, there for the stop. Here's second and 9. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On second down, here's Henderson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
5.
Now Gibson. A pickup there of 13. First down, New England. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
a gain
First and 10.
yards. First down, New England.
Man in motion here is Hollins. Man out on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
May to throw on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. New England going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And there's defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On fourth down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriots field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Wilson on first down. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a milestone.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Here's Wilson, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Now a work, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. They'll run here with Gibson.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here goes throw.
They'll go play action with May. Now he'll run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
A carry now for Gibson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
It is third and long. Here's Gibson. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
And he finds Tyreek. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Wilson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And third down coming up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
44.
Throwing again, it's Tua. This one complete to Hill. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
Ready. Hey!
Again, it's Tua. That one out wide to Achek. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar. 20, TX.
Tua to throw again. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
They're right here. 18. 21G. Let's go.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's taken in by H.M. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Come on, H.M. Touchdown, Miami. That is second TD catch of the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Hey, question now. Let me try to heat us up.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here. Picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll stick with him again, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Third down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
All right.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready. Set.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. On under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
What? 18!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
21, ready, shot.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught at the floor. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Go ahead.
Back to throw is Tua. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down and sack at the 8-yard line.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set up.
To throw on 1st down is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
A gain of 9 yards.
Hey, go to
Good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
And in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
May to throw on 2nd down. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
New England going to take their second timeout to talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for Gibson.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break. And he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Now first down throw for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to look downfield once again. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. To try again, it's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Play fake. Here's May. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Second down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go, start.
We'll go play action with May. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going final minute of play.
Patriots.
And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. One last throw here for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.